Hello and welcome to TA for Traders. It's Monday the 11th of September. In this short video we'll be looking at the charts on Brent Crude, which in TradingView has the code UKOIL. What we'll see is a mixed picture. Sometimes in technical analysis there's not an answer immediately, and I think that's the case with Brent Crude at the moment. On the daily there's some positive aspects. We've broken a downtrend, the moving averages are moving up. However, on the weekly we can see that we're towards the upper boundary of a trading range. Have we got the momentum to break through? And on the 4 hour we will see that there's been a non-confirmation and it looks like it's going to drift lower. So a very mixed picture. Let's look at those charts. So here we have the daily as usual, so each candle represents 1 day's trade. You can see that Hurricane Irma had its effect at the end of last week and took the oil price higher. It also enabled it to break a downtrend. This pattern of lower highs that we'd been experiencing was broken last Wednesday, so that all looks good, and the moving averages are all moving up again, which is positive, and we are about to get in the next couple of days a golden cross as the 20 crosses the 200, which would be a positive sign. Also, the RSI is above 50 and it is in a shallow uptrend, indicating positive momentum, presently at 58.03. And the MACD, although in the last couple of days the differentiation between the short and long has narrowed, the short still is above the long and they are above zero, so that's also still indicating positive momentum. On the weekly chart, you can see that there's a lot of resistance levels, and really it just looks like we're in a trading range and we're getting towards the upper boundary. There's resistance at well, very soon, the high from here, which was the 22nd of May week of 54.5. The week of 3rd of April, 56.6, and then this trading pattern which went through from early December 2016 right through to the end of February and had a lot of resistance at 57.5. So we're towards this upper boundary. There's a lot of resistance levels. Have we got the momentum to break through? Well, we have got upside momentum at the moment. The RSI 56.12. That's actually bounced quite nicely from its low in June, which is good. And the MACD also are positive. So keep your eye on those, but they need to stay strong. In fact, they need to go stronger. We need to see the RSI edge up into the mid 60s, high 60s for the momentum to stand any chance of breaking that resistance. Moving on to the short term, here we did have a non-confirmation. The Brent reached a high on the 8th of September, but that didn't correspond to a high on the RSI. So we had this non-confirmation here. We have now broken down, and it looks like we're getting some downside momentum, and that's confirmed also as the MACD tracked down, and the short term is now below the longer term, which is negative. Moving averages, it was good. The 20 crossed the 50, golden cross there back on the 5th of September, but we are below the 20-day, although that is still a positive influence as it moves higher, but we could be getting the 54-hour coming into play, which is just below the 53 if we get any further downside and the momentum does increase as well. You can also see on the volume hidden away underneath here that it was quite high volume on the sell-off, so that's a warning sign as well. Where we're going to go on this chart, looks like we're going to pull back to support around this 54-hour, and let's see what happens from there. Looking at the support and resistance levels to watch out for, We've got resistance from last week at 54.83, and then from April 56.62, with support at the 200-day 52.48. The 20 days marginally below there, and they will create a golden cross the next couple of days. And then below there we've got the 50-day, which is presently at 50.97. So that's been TA for traders looking at the Brent crude oil price. As I said, it's a mixed picture. The key takeaways from the video should be that daily okay, weekly mixed, 4 hour some concern, needs to maintain its upside momentum for any chance to break any resistance, and really it would only become positive above a break above about 56.5. Many thanks for watching this video. Please do remember these videos are for educational purposes only and are my opinions, and they should not be taken as an investment recommendation. Thank you.